Gurren Laggan, episode 4, recap. It's classic Dragon Ball episode. It's the hungry episode. We wake up to a little bit of maintenance and a whole lot of training from Simon and Kamina. About halfway through the day, they get ambushed and attacked by the black siblings. They realize that they're not enemies. They all go out hunting together, find a colony of sleeping beastmen, try to eat them for their first meal of the day. The beastmen wake up, run away to their gunmen, and then a fight ensues, and they lose because they're hungry, and then they win because Bunta sacrifices his tail so Simon and Kamina can get any amount of protein in their systems, and that's somehow enough to power two gunmen to save the day. What did you like?
Episode 4. Having lots of faces doesn't make you great.
That is a great title.
It is a great title. There's a lot of different things I liked about this episode. Like, I like that the art style of the episode, the whole the introduction of the black siblings, and just, you know, Kamina's goofiness, like, oh, I'm gonna throw boulders at you. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, like I said, this is very much the Dragon Ball episode, where it's training, I did air quotes, where it's just absurdly not actual training, but it gets you moving and doing physical exercise, so it's, I guess, technically training? I don't know.
Pretty much. Plus,
well, yeah, it's got the very Dragon Ball art style to it. Like, last episode was very obviously influenced by Evangelion's artwork. This episode's very obviously influenced by Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I can go along with that. The whole 9 yards on it. I mean, just the introduction to the black siblings, them coming in, and the whole like, oh, no, my dick's bigger. No, my dick's bigger. Like, then, you know, Kamina, like, they have little outs, and then that just hold a little boop, and he just goes on that tangent, and he's like, all right, then, I'm going to show you what's up. Who the hell do you think I am?
Yeah, I love as soon as Kamina sees some titties, he's just immediately into Usopp liar mode.
Oh my god.
I've defeated as many gunmen as there are stars in the sky.
Cha-cha!
It's like, well, if you can make some dumb bimbos believe that, no wonder they think you're dreaming.
Yep, pretty much. Nah, I get a kick out of all of that. And just them linking that, like, oh yes, like, if you're hungry, your machine doesn't operate. Like, really? Really? Okay, man. I believe it. Just life energy. Reciprocating.
Yeah. No, I also love how it does, like, it goes into how hunger makes you super hot-headed, too. Because, like, both of them are just in each other's face for most of the episode. And then
they fight over the meat cloud.
Yeah, the meat cloud is the one that, like, really gets me. It's like, the cloud makes me hungry. It's like, no, that cloud makes me hungrier. I'm gonna eat it.
It's my meat cloud. No, it's mine. I saw it first. God. Come on, kids. Calm down.
I love the little robots that Kamina destroys.
Oh, yeah, the 16.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, not them. At the beginning of the episode, where it's Yoko is talking to the mechanic. I forgot his name again. Leron. Yeah, so Leron, at the very beginning of the episode, you see him doing maintenance on one of the suits with these little spider drone things.
Yep, and I like how Yoko's like, oh, your creepy toys again.
Right.
Yeah, pulls them out, and they start doing maintenance, and then, oh yeah, Kamina just hucks a rock conveniently in their direction. Not hitting Gurren, but, you know, pounding the crap out of everything else.
Yeah. Any other things you like? How do you feel about the black siblings?
I enjoy the black siblings. They're a nice little flavored add-on. I mean, and obviously, like, spoiler alert later on, we'll get into that, but, you know, they're a good addition. Like, I can't stand their dogs that have faces that are ass backwards.
Okay, well then let's get into what did you not like?
The dogs with the ass back face words. Like, God, it's so, like, it even messes me up mentally. Like, its face is on its ass, it's running backward,
and they have the little anglerfish thing coming out of the head.
Exactly. Like, if it had, like, a face under its ass, like, that came out of the fur, like, I could understand, but it's just backwards. It is so
like,
backwards.
It's like if a dog had stealth assassin traits. Just like...
Oh my god. Before we get back into this, like, things that I liked, I love the speech about combining. I absolutely love this speech about combining. Combining is not a daunting, like fucking...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of with Simone. I think that as long as you get into the right position, the combination process shouldn't necessarily have to always go the exact same way.
Bro, combining is about one manly spirit smashing into another.
Yeah,
I don't know why they have to be flying through the air for this to happen, but
I guess I like that at least Kamina realizes that they do a Sailor Moon transition whenever they do the combination, and he wants that to happen.
It won't work right unless we Sailor Moon it. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, it's not going to work right unless we look cool doing it, so we might as well look cool doing it.
Yeah, but the entire speech that he gives, it's just straight up on point, and it shows like true bonds are where it's at. Like, not some cheap and dauntry love affair where you can come and go as you please. Like, okay, back to things we disliked.
Yeah.
Those fucking dogs.
The dogs.
The dogs. Those doggos aren't right. Like, I really like that he can whistle and they come a running, but they come a running the wrong way. How do their legs bend? Like,
there's also one of the few episodes. I'm not a huge fan of the splash art at the breakpoint.
Yeah.
It's like the black siblings are cool, and I like the whole 16-face little mob, but they're just very not dynamic. Like, it's just head on the face of everything, and some of the other ones are just like really crazy awesome.
Yep, bingo. And on top of that, like, why were they just laying and playing dead? Were they going comatose? Like,
no, they're Mexicans. They were taking a siesta. What?
They said that. You're not wrong.
Yeah, they literally said they're taking a siesta. That's exclusively a Mexican thing. Don't at me because I'm cultured.
Okay, so bro, what's a siesta?
A siesta is where you take a midday nap or break during the hottest portions of the day. It happens in Mexico because if you're working a field in in 110-degree weather, you're gonna fucking die. So you take the hottest part of the day off. So generally from like noonish to 2, maybe 2:30, it's just customary to not have your laborers in the field and let them go take a nap, so they're more rested for the second part of the day.
Makes pretty good sense. Why were they laying combined in the middle of nowhere in the sun? Worst siesta ever?
No, because they're combining, right? They're all combined into one thing, and then that one thing took a nap.
I've got a lot of flaws with those things, and I think my biggest flaw is that, spoiler alert, I'm going to throw this one in here anyways, they don't fucking come back at some point, and they do the whole Team Rocket's blast, and I'm like, oh, well, you better be careful at night. Like, they can't even be active at night. Like...
That is a pretty good joke.
Like...
You best watch yourself on the streets at night. We're in the middle of a desert. There's no infrastructure whatsoever, and you're not out at night.
I mean, I'm surprised Common didn't look at me like, what's a street?
Exactly. He has no idea.
But yeah, you don't see those guys again. That's a little bit like, But other than that... So
you said that they didn't look tasty. What's not tasty about a fucking fluff ball with meat?
Because it looked like they're just fluff balls of hair. It looks like you need to shave it before you got to the good parts.
So yeah, they probably could have done a little bit more prep. But like, who doesn't want a meatball made out of steak?
I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer.
You want some steak balls in your mouth? I want some steak balls in my mouth. I bet they get juicy.
Oh God. Suck on my chocolate salty balls.
Like
that's the first thing that comes to mind.
It'd be like a meaty gusher, like one of the old candies from the 90s.
Okay, things I dislike. This conversation.
All right, then I guess we should move on to. Oh God, I forgot the structure of my show. It's spoilers next.
Yeah, spoilers. Not too many in this episode. I mean, the fact that the black siblings are going to come back, I guess.
Yeah, black siblings definitely come back.
Yep. Those little puffballs don't, which I think is bullshit. They should at least come back for at least a cameo of some sort and get blown away.
Gurren Laggan, the mech, will maintain its powers that it gains within a fight.
Yeah.
Because, like, he gets the whole helmet back, he keeps his sunglasses.
Yeah, the 9 yards, like, Gurren Laggan's a thing. It's only the title of the show.
Yeah, like, every time it comes back at its previous full power.
Yep.
And I think that's it's not really a spoiler, but it lays the groundwork just to how Gurren Lagann works. And you don't get a whole lot of groundwork to how Gurren Lagann works, so I really like it.
Spoiler, they're gonna eat in this show a lot, because if they don't, the robot no-go.
Is there a lot of food in this show?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
There's a couple episodes based specifically on food.
Oh, okay.
There's the one where Nia does all the cooking, and, like, Rossiu has some, and he's, like, in the infirmary the rest of the episode. And then, like, Nia's, like, cooking up a huge meal for everybody, and, like, they cut to Rossiu, and he's, like, coming out of the bathroom, and it's like, I was going by the kitchen, and, like, Princess Nia was cooking, and, like, it was the most horrendous smelling thing I ever saw, but her face is so nice and so sweet, I just couldn't say no, so I sampled every bit, and, you know, then it's like, oh no, the rest of the crew is about to eat, and then it just cuts to all their faces, and they're all like, they're like biting into the food, and you can just see that it's poisoning them. And then there's Simone just munching away on, nom, 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 nom.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. But yeah, food comes back a couple of times.
Alright.
Other than that, not too many other spoilers. Like, I really wish the black siblings had more uses for the exploding pot.
No. Yeah, the liquid fire, whatever they call it.
Yeah, the fire water, whatever it is. Yeah, they don't come back to that. They don't use those again. I'm gonna be watching. Maybe they do, but I'm pretty sure they don't.
Recap then. Anything you thought about while we were talking, and/or closing thoughts about the episode?
Nope. Like I say, it's just good, solid Dragon Ball reference episode. I think. Like, I liked it.
Yep.
Really good.
Yep.
Onward and upward to my least favorite episode.
Yeah, we're gonna have a big old what you didn't like talking.
Yeah. There's gonna be a list. It's gonna be one of the few episodes where there's a list of things I don't like. I'm writing them down just so we're clear.
Alright, we'll get to that.